great way to start the day. Hey, kitty? Yes, with a copyright strike, I had to fix the time to go outside. She's like, the answer to that is always yes. Yes, pretty soon. I was so distracted with fixing a copyright claim, I forgot to push the most important button in the house. Alright, let's go. Brew, brew, brew. Yeah? What's the password? Huh? Yes, that's the password. How'd you know? Oh, we got some packages. Those were from UPS. So, at first it was exciting. It's like, oh, packages. And it's like, oh, wait, no, forget it. It's just UPS. You gonna come out? Come on. Come on. It's a little chilly. Come on. Yeah, you. Lois. Just gonna sit there. Yeah. Alright, we have ventured out on the second step, so see how far she goes. Oh, there we go. Alright. Boys are getting ready. So we'll just hang out for a couple minutes. But it's cold out here. It is chilly. Like, what is going on with our weather? Our weather is bonkers. It goes back and forth between hot and cold, and I don't know what the heck is going on. And it's just cold. We actually had to put our heat on this morning because we were cold. Like, it was that cold. And it's June. It's June. And we had our heat on just to take the coldness away and just, yeah, like, just for probably like an hour, and we turned it off. But, you know, it's stinking June, and we had to turn our heat on because it was cold. And I was cold last night sleeping. I guess that's nuts. Like, I don't know what's going on. Yeah, I know there's a lot of crazy weather, and I know there's with the fires in Canada, and I'm hoping that ends soon. I don't watch the news, but and there's a reason I don't watch the news. It's depressing, but you can't really get away from that kind of news when there's social media. I usually find out on TikTok. Yeah, so it's awful, you know, from, like, there's been fires in Nova Scotia, BC, Alberta, and now there's fires in Quebec, and Quebec is about, I think, around 10 hours from us, give or take, around there, ballpark. Okay, go inside. Come on. I have a cat who can't make up her mind if she wants to go in or not. You going in? Yeah, so I see it on TikTok, and it's affecting everybody. It's even affecting, like, people in New York, because New York is close to Toronto, and, like, the air quality in some areas is not good. The other day my mom could smell smoke. She had the windows open. I haven't smelled smoke yet. I think it just depends where you are and which way the wind is blowing, which direction. So, but yeah, it's scary. It's a Hulk. Oh my god, your shoes on too. Wow. I'm amazed. And it's that cold. He's wearing a long sleeve shirt and pants, and it's June. Like, are we ever going to say goodbye to pants? Like, it's cold. I wish I had my, my, you know, sweater jacket on. Like, my blue one. It's in the house. I'm not in the house. But yeah, it's just crazy. And yeah, I hope I you know, like, people who had to evacuate, you know, I can't imagine what that it's like to go through that, the feelings, the emotions that you must feel. Yeah, the chair is starting to turn red. That very yeah, it must be when it's going red, scary. It almost ready. Almost when they start to turn red. Yeah, so I'm hoping that it's all over soon to get those fires under control. But yeah, that's scary. Oh, like, it's cold. I think it does warm up, but the mornings and then, like, at night, it gets cold again. Like, it's just crazy. It's snuggle weather. So yeah, we have lots of cherries this year. I just need them to turn red. They're starting to, like these ones right here. But yeah, I'm on. Yummy, yummy in our tummy. Just waiting on Henry, then the boys will be off to school. Tomorrow is a PA day, so hip hip hooray. I don't have to pack lunch for tomorrow. So yay. They only have maybe around 2 weeks of school left, which is crazy. Oh, did you get the weed?
Part of it.
Part of it. Yeah, there was a weed right here. Like, look at this sucker. Like, gee. Somebody gave it water to grow. Those weeds. They grow whether you want them to or not. Thank you. Oh my goodness, so it's long. I see it put up a good fight and you won. Wow, isn't that crazy? That sucker is huge. I was walking into the door because the hubby needed my attention, and I turned around and Casey's on the ground with the weed. Oh yeah. Actually, we still have the bag. I haven't had coffee yet, so the brown bag for a leaf pickup right here. So there we go. Add it to the collection. All right, so boys are off to school. We're going to warm up with a cup of coffee because I'm cold. Like, woo, cold out there. If you have any morning cup of coffee or tea, cheers, clink. Here's to a wonderful day. Happy Thursday. Yeah, I had to come back inside and put this on. I was cold, so this will help us warm up. I don't know what's going on with our weather. Like I said, it's bonkers. It does warm up around, 12 o'clock. It starts to warm up a little bit. But then the sun goes down and it's cold. Like last night the sun went down and it was cold. And I guess tonight it's supposed to be cold. It's supposed to be chilly. So yeah, like we had the heat on just for like around an hour just to take the chill off, because it was that cold. And I'm like, gee, what is going on? Like, somebody please tell me. Yeah. Oh, it's crazy. Yeah, my cute little Eeyore mug. I found this at a yard sale. This is my first Disney find. Like, well, not Disney find. I found other Disney stuff at yard sales, but this is my first Disney mug find at a yard sale. I think that was like last month in May, and I was very excited. I grabbed it right away, and it was a great shape, and I was like, yep, mine. Because like I'll see other mugs, like Tim Hortons mugs, but they're not in the greatest shape. They're kind of like faded or cracked, the picture is cracked. So yeah, and I think it was $3 around there, so great deal. That's good. Oh yeah, so boys are off to school. I'm not sure what I'm going to do today. I know I have to wash towels. I did clothing yesterday, but I have to wash towels. I know I have to do that. I did finish my book, one of the books I got from the library, Agatha Christie, and then there were none. Yeah, this was a very quick read, very easy read, day and a half, and I was done. And I'm reading it, and I'm like, this sounds really familiar, but I have never read this book. Okay, this was my first time reading this book, but it sounded familiar because I watched the movie. It was black and white, and it had a different name, a name that did not age very well, like a lot of stuff. It does not age well. Yeah, back then it was called 10 Little Indians. Okay, so obviously that's a name that doesn't age well, so they changed it to Then There Was None. I'm not sure when they changed it or like what, because I remember watching the movie 10 Little Indians, and yeah. So I think the publishers just changed the name down the road. Yeah, it's very good. It's very good. No survivors, of course. By the title. It's about this guy who invites his people that he just randomly picked, and they did something in the past. They've committed murders in the past, and he invites them to the island, and because you know, they need to face their past and what they did, and he invites them and pretty much knocks them off one by one, even fakes his death so nobody suspects him. And and there's like this centerpiece on the table, and it has soldiers around it. I think the house was Soldier Island, something like that. And every time somebody got knocked off, a little figurine would be broken off. So one by one they got knocked off, and then he just killed himself. So but he left a letter explaining why he did it and how he did it. You know, so yeah, it was really good. I love Agatha Christie. Yeah, really good. So my next book is Matthew Perry. I'm gonna start to read him. I was looking at the back, and it's really funny because it says, as it turns out, Matthew Perry has a lot of courage. He takes us through his addiction, his illness, and his paralyzing loneliness. Ultimately, that's not going to come out right. I need more coffee for that word. This book is filled with hope for the future. If you want to know who Matthew Perry is, stay away from the ranks and read this. And that was just a little review by Marta Kaufman, co-creator of NBC sitcom Friends. And there's a picture of him, okay, on the back. Okay, and it says, that's me eating a rock. I gave that up in my mid-30s. Yeah, so this would be good. I remember when they had their reunion for the cast of Friends, and he talked about that, his addiction, and how he doesn't remember a lot of episodes because he was high, and that's so sad, but that's Hollywood, you know, and that stuff happens, unfortunately. Yeah, so yeah, and this shouldn't take me long to read. Not like Walt Disney. Just hang up on the hubby. Oopsie. He was calling, and I've done that before. I confuse the buttons to accept and decline, and I always do decline. And I'm wondering if that's because in my brain I'm thinking, because I'm recording, oh, I need to stop, because it's like a recording button, right? It's red, and I'm thinking in my mind, I'm thinking I'm pushing stop to the video, but I'm not. I'm declining the video. Yeah, so I did call him back, but he didn't answer. Yeah. Oh, and yeah, so this morning, copyright. Yeah, I woke up to copyright. Isn't that a great way to start the day? Great way to start the morning. And it was from a video that was 4 months ago in Christmas. And I'm like, are you stinking kidding me, TikTok? You know what, TikTok, can you do me a favor? Actually, you could do me a couple of favors. Number one, the library you have, because like, you know, for a video like that, because I don't save my videos. I will, you know, once to upload it, I delete them to make room on my phone. And when that happens, I go on the computer and I fix the copyright. But YouTube, your library selection for music sucks. And I mean sucks, okay? Like, there was like the first song, what was it called? Oh, I forget. But I thought, because some titles will sound good, and you think, oh, okay, that should be good, and then you click on it to see what it sounds like, and it's like, oh, never mind, you know, it's just their selection in their library, it's just awful. The music sucks. And so since it was a Christmas clip, it was Christmas time, and they have Christmas music. Yeah, they have like Silent Night, Oh Holy Night, and like songs like that, which I don't understand why those ones aren't copyrighted, but whatever, you know. So I picked, well, we wish you a Merry Christmas, because it was just probably under a minute, and then I have to fix it to, okay, make sure it's lined up, and then like I had to cut, like, you know, make the song, I had to shorten it for the length that I needed, you know, and it's still processing right now. It takes forever when you do that and you save it and it's processing. And that was like, I did that this morning around 7:30, and that was about an hour ago, and before I sat down with you guys to have coffee, it was still processing. So, but yeah, it's annoying. But yeah, YouTube, you can do that. You can, you know, not be so picky, you know. I'm gonna have better song choices. But number 2, loosen up, okay? Don't have your knickers in the knot with music. Be more like TikTok. TikTok is easy going with their music. You don't get copyright over TikTok. Okay? Like, loosen up. Don't be so strict with your music and copyright. Like, it's so annoying. Like, enough. Like, it is. It is annoying, you know, and I have to fix it. Of course, I go and fix it because then that video's not monetized. So, of course, you know, I want it to be monetized, so I go and fix it, and it's annoying. Yeah. So, yeah, do those 2 things for me. TikTok, yeah, update your library, make the free music a little bit better, and loosen up with your copyright, okay? Yeah, get a little loosey-goosey, you know? Break the rules. Like, come on. I know, because TikTok, you know, they don't care. Like, you can use any song. I know. It's funny how, because I upload my TikToks on YouTube as shorts, and some of them do a lot better than they do on TikTok, you know. So it's weird. Social media, it's weird. And I also get weird comments and, like, rude comments on my shorts, and block. I had one last night, and I couldn't make sense of it. It was like, it did not make sense. I read it a few times, and it did not make sense. It was confusing. But it started off with, I've told you this before, something like that, like, or I've mentioned this, not mentioned, or like I've told you before, yeah, something like that. And I'm thinking, what? You have never left a comment on my short or my everyday videos. You have me confused with somebody else, or you're just confused in general, so block, you know, because I don't know what they were trying to say. Like, I don't know. Like, maybe they didn't have their coffee. Yeah, and then I get other ones, like, about the pork chops, that they looked dry and the edges were burnt, and it's like, block. And you know what? You want to know what? Those were the best tasting pork chops. They were not dry. They were good. And yes, some edges were crispy. But you know what? Those are good. Like, I don't understand. Like, you're wasting your energy leaving a negative comment like that. Because I will delete it and I will block. Like, go find a different hobby. Go to Hobby Lobby or something. Like, don't go to Hobby Lobby because the CEO is a big supporter of, you know, Duggars, their cult. Yeah, he is. I forgot to mention that he is. He gives money. Yeah, isn't that crazy? Like, ugh, we live in a crazy world. Yeah. Brainwashed people. I don't even know they're brainwashed. Oh, yeah, I feel sorry for them. And, you know, somebody said, you know, and Anna doesn't probably know this, I mean, because they don't watch TV or anything, so how would she know? If she did decide to leave Josh, you know, she's not going to, but if she did, and somebody said, do you know how many book deals that she would have? She would be okay if she left Josh, because that's how they want the woman. They don't want you to have any education. You know, don't get a job. They want you to be dependent, you know, on your husband, you know, and because then you're screwed, right? Like, yeah, you can't go, you can't leave. Like, it's so messed up and so wrong. Oh, yeah, it gets me mad. But if she did leave, do you know how many book deals that she would have? Oh, okay, he's calling again. Okay, green means go. Okay, I did it. Success. I pushed the right button. I don't know. It's just, I get confused. Maybe because my phone is sideways, and it's just, I don't know. I get confused. Yeah. What was I talking about? I totally forget. Oh, yeah, book deal. Yeah, she would. She would get a book deal. And that would be a book I would read. Yeah, I'm so excited for Jill's book. That comes out in January. I think she stepped away from that. And I'm glad she has somebody like Derek, you know, and I think I hope she doesn't blame herself. I hope she doesn't blame herself, you know, and what she went through, you know, it can't be easy to just, you know, wake up one day and, oh, okay, I'm fine. You know, it's going to take time to heal and move forward. But she's doing great. She is, you know, she is doing good. She's making those steps forward, you know, positivity and, you know, doing what is best for her. And yeah, you know, that cult, that's the best thing she could have done. But yeah. Ginger, I thought, you know, she would probably be out of it, but then I'm not really 100% sure because I read somewhere that her husband, Jeremy, who is a pastor, he was trained under somebody who had the same beliefs as Gothard, the founder of the cult. So I'm not 100% sure. I hope, you know, and that's the thing, you just don't really know, you know. Yeah. I hope she has, you know, she has done stuff like, you know, they would never have done back at home, you know, she dyed her hair, cut her hair, and, you know, so, like, Jill has a nose ring. You think Jim Bob would approve of that? Ooh, she should get a belly button piercing. Oh, wow, yeah, do that, Jill. Get your belly button pierced. Just to tick off your dad. Oh, no, yeah, she should. I think so. Anyways, I'm going to drink my coffee, and I'm going to start this book. I'm not sure what kind of day, just maybe a hang out with me, chit chat kind of vlog. I know these videos don't do really well, but that's okay. That's what's going on today, real life, you know. So yeah, I'm going to do that. Oh, I'm going to watch Hudson and Rex. I finished season 3, so I'm on season 4. And I'm on season 2 of Cold Case. So that's really good. I'm rewatching that too. Yeah. So, oh, and Smallville's coming to an end. Season 2 anyway. Season 2. Yeah. One more episode of that. And then the podcast will take a break. So, yeah. Alright. So, I'm going to do that. Read a little bit about Matthew Perry. I'll keep you posted about him. And if there's anything interesting, I will mention it. So the beloved star Friends takes us behind the scenes of his hit sitcom and his struggles with addiction in this candid, funny, and revelatory memoir that, gee whiz, coffee, you really need to kick in, that delivers powerful message of hope and persistence. Oh yeah. Yeah, this book was $39.99 Canadian, $29.99 US, so that's why I got it from the library. And it looks like, yeah, brand new. Probably only been around a few times. Hi, my name is Matthew. Although you may know me by another name, my friends call me Maddie, and I should be dead. I'm glad you're not. So begins a riveting story of acclaimed actor Matthew Perry, taking us along on his journey from childhood ambition to fame to addiction and recovery in the aftermath of a life-threatening health scare. Before the frequent hospital visits and stints in rehab, there was 5-year-old Matthew who traveled from Montreal to Los Angeles, shuffling between his separated parents. 14-year-old Matthew, who was a nationally ranked tennis star in Canada. Oh, I didn't know that. I didn't know he played tennis. 24-year-old Matthew, who nabbed a coveted role as a lead cast member as a talked-about pilot when called Friends Like Us, and so much more. Well, thank goodness they changed it just to Friends. Friends Like Us? No. It is an extraordinary story that only he could tell, and in the heartfelt, hilarious, and warmly familiar way only he could tell it. Matthew Perry lays bare the fractured family that raised him and also left him on his own devices. Oh, okay. Popcorn, chicken, and chicken fries. Okay. They didn't have the taco. I mean, not taco.
No, but they.
Pizza bites.
The guy's like, well, what's the point of having the sticker out there?
They had a sticker, but nothing. Yeah,
so.
They haven't had pizza bites for going on 2 weeks, and Henry loves them.
My keys are right here.
Yeah, they're right there on the table. Got your keys. Yeah, he had to take my keys. Okay, so the desire for recognition that drove him to fame and the void inside him that could never be filled, even by his greatest dreams coming true. But he also details a peace he's found in sobriety, you know what I mean, and how he feels about the, no, oh my gosh. Okay, how he feels about friends, no, that's a hard word, sharing stories about his castmates and other stars he met along the way. Frank, self-aware with his trademark humor, Perry really depicts his life along a battle with addiction and what fueled it despite seemingly having it all. Yeah, so that sounds good. Yeah, I'm not going to try to pronounce that word. Yeah, no. Anyways, I'm going to get off of here because this is probably long enough intro. Let me just bookmark. For all the sufferers out there, you know who you are. Yeah. Okay. Oh, Forward by Lisa Kudrow. Okay, that's where we start. So I'm going to put my bookmark right there. Alright, coffee. Hudson and Rex, and then maybe I will read. But yeah. Alright, time for lunch. Chicken fries. Never bought these before, and we were looking for the pizza bites because Henry loves them, but they haven't had them for almost 2 weeks, so hopefully Henry likes these. And yeah, because last weekend I bought the Pillsbury ones, but the bags are small, and I bought 4, and I ended up spending like $3 more than I would have on the $10 bags of pizza bites, and I don't know why No Frills hasn't had them, but please get them back in, because you get more in those big bags. It's not really worth me buying the Pillsbury ones. So yeah, so I'm just going to have lunch, and I'm finishing up my next Disney movie, Miracle, about the 1980 U.S. Men's hockey team making it to the Olympics and winning the game against the Soviets. So I'm watching that. I'm almost done. And yeah, I haven't read. I'm going to read later. I haven't started that yet, but that is my plan. But I did clean up the toy area, and which wasn't too bad. I've seen it worse. But I had the movie playing, Miracle, and while I was cleaning up and just picking up hundreds and thousands of pieces of Lego, and what didn't get picked up got swept up and tossed in the garbage. So that's right. Especially those little pieces are like, you know, that small. Yeah. Nobody has time to pick up every single piece of Lego. So yeah, but it looks good. I am going to replace the containers that the Lego are in, because they came with a Lego table, but they're not the best containers. They're supposed to like go in, like there's 2 pieces, and it's supposed to stay it's so hard to describe. The Lego box is supposed to like snap into this one piece, and it doesn't stay in position. It just comes apart, and it's like frustrating. So when I go to Dollarama, I will pick up a couple of containers with lids and put the Lego in there. But yeah, anyways, that's it for today's vlog. I'm just gonna say goodnight because this vlog is long enough. It was chit chatty. Yes, and yeah, I think that's it. Alright, so thanks for hanging out with me today, and I'll see you guys in the next fun video. Take care, be blessed, and as always, ta-ta for now. Bye!